Hey folks, Roger Bain from Bain Custom Woodworking. Today I want to talk about new connections I'm making to my Harvey dust processor in order to control the airflow and the suction flow of where that's going to go into my shop. I'm adapting my dust processor with new attachments from a company called HoseJoy. And what I want to talk about today are their ball valves. And they have two different types. Well, at least for me, they do. So this ball valve, and you can see it here. You can see it function in there. You can see it close. This ball valve has two ends just like this that will go into my Schedule 40 pipes. Now that's going to happen in a different area. The ball valve I want to talk about today, or you can consider them blast gates if that's what you want to call them. I'll refer to both of them same way. This is the one that I'm going to use today. Now you'll see that it has a connection for my Schedule 40 here, but it also has a magnetized end on this end. I asked them to make this way for me so that I could disconnect it easily from my dust processor if I needed to. Maybe there's a clog inside the chute that I need to reach in and grab a piece of wood that got picked up by accident. This will allow me to do that, and I'll show you how that connects. But just a review, if you've seen my earlier video, and I will link that below. So this is wide open, and then I can close it, and you'll see that it seals up tight. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to turn this. When I go to connect this to my dust processor, this is the end that will connect to my processor. This is the end that will connect to my flex hose connected to the Schedule 40. And I'll show you why I'm doing it that way, because I'm adapting it to the way my system works. Now, the nice thing about HoseJoy is they will help you adapt it to the way your system works. You're not dictated by their processes and how they make their items. If they need to produce something special for you, they can do that. So here are the materials that I'm going to use. And again, it's because of the way that the Harvey dust processor functions. Now, coming out of the processor, instead of being a 4-inch connection, Harvey's actually a 3. I'll have to measure it. I think it's closer to 3.5. But for my purposes, I'm using a couple boots in order for that to happen. I'm going to use this boot here, and this boot will connect into here, okay? And then I'm also going to use, because I don't have a second one of these, I'm going to use this boot to connect to the dust processor, and then I'm going to connect this unit to my Schedule 40. So we're going to show you that. Now, a couple other tools that you're going to need. I would recommend some paper towels, and I have mineral spirits in here. Why? Because I need to clean my connections, because I'm actually going to use, and they recommend use silicone inside of this connection in order to have a nice secure seal on there. So I'm going to use that. And the other thing I'm going to do, just because I'm an overkill type of guy, I'm actually going to duct tape that joint as well. They recommend you can do it. You don't have to do it. I'm going to do it just because I'm an overkill type of guy. Okay, folks, so we're at the dust processor now, and as you can see, I've already attached this one ball valve. I had this attached earlier because I've been using this one for a while. So I attached it. It's on there. It's connected. I'm using a boot to connect, and the reason I'm doing that, I'm going to use a different boot up here, but it will still be a boot. This is a 4-inch opening. This from HoseJoy is a 4.5. That works fine for me because it still gives me room for the silicone, but I'll just put a boot on the Harvey and it just works fine. Now, it's a different boot than what I have here. At some point I'll get this boot here, but the one that I have will work just fine. So this will go on here like this. And now what's going to happen is I will put some silicone on here, and then I'm going to put that ball valve, and you can see how it works there. We're going to put that onto the pipe. So let me get some silicone and throw it on there. Okay, so in my instance, I put the silicone here and not around the pipe. I really don't think it matters where you do it. As long as this ball valve continues to function, then you're fine. So there you go, works just well. So let's slide this on, and I want to make sure that when I do it, that my valve is here so I can manage it without any problem. So I have both valves, this one here and this one here, that working just fine. So we're going to let that harden just a little bit, and then we're going to work on another piece that's going to help me. So HoseJoy makes this piece here. So this is the male end. This always wants to point towards the dust processor. So it wants to go with the airflow. So this is obviously the female end. There is a gasket here. There's a gasket here that will seal onto this. But what this will do is, because this is a screw-on attachment, this will attach to my 4-inch hose here. Get this on here without, it's not bad. So it goes right on there really tight. And that's really what you want. Now the reason that I want this here is because I want to be able to connect and disconnect my lines from my dust processor whenever I want. So what's going to happen is now this is going to fasten onto there. And if you can see it, the bottom one will do the same thing. So they attach really nicely there. So let's bring this back up. So let me get these duct taped over here. It's just an overkill, and I'm an overkill type of guy. And then I'll show you how this process really works. So now let me move it so you can see it from the side view, or get a better view of what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is all set. This is a much better view, so you can see exactly what both of mine are doing. Now, for those that don't have the Harvey has 2 chutes coming out. These are 4-inch chutes coming out. I choose to use these black adapters. It just works fine for me. This is siliconed in here, and that is a tight joint. I do need to duct tape that, and I will get that done. And obviously, I need to actually tighten this one up, and that just connects it to the dust processor. So I can take that apart anytime I want. Now, these both are closed. Down like that, this is wide open. This is wide open. So these things really, really function really well. So the point being is, I can disconnect this anytime I want and work. Maybe there's a clog up here and I need to get my hand down in there and clean up the clog. Well, that allows me to do it really easily. Same thing with this down here. The point being is, you have male connectors going to female, pointing towards the dust processor. That is secure. That's not coming apart. I can get down here and do the same thing here. Not coming apart. This is a fabulous solution for what I need for my dust collection inside of my shop. Now I'm going to have multiple videos talking about this. I have a video going to my joiner. I have another video that takes a different ball valve, and it's only different because this connection is different, connecting to a tube on the other part of my shop, connected to a flex hose so that I can use this for my portable tools. I'll have that video up as well. I have another video for this that will show you me using this whole setup with a hand sander, my Festool sander, and how well that works with a 2.5-inch connection. So I'll have all of these linked up so you can look at them. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact myself, or you can contact HoseJoy them directly. They are really fast at getting back to folks. They are in Portland, Oregon. They are a small business, and they are doing a really good job at making their connections. I will put all the links below. In the meantime, I appreciate everyone paying attention to this, watching this. I will also put my affiliate link below. If you happen to purchase from HoseJoy, that just helps me pay for some of the expenses in my shop. I'll also put a discount code there for you to save some money on your order. In the meantime, keep making sawdust and have a blessed day.